Hey guys, it's Kat, and today I wanted to do a little calm, chatty fireside chat with you guys and just tell you some funny stories. And I'm filming this before I'm going to bed. I don't know what time of day I'll post this, but it'll just be something to chuckle at because the topic of today's video is how I can't talk to boys. Because I've gotten some pretty interesting stories out of that, and in the moment, of course, it was pretty embarrassing, but now I just thought I'd share them with you guys, give you a little chuckle, or you can, maybe if you're like me, you can relate to how awkward it is sometimes. Alright, so this first story, or as you're gonna notice with a lot of stories, there's a trend of me just being clueless, and that's why a lot of these happened. And the first one, because I'm usually clueless to like picking up on signals that people throw at me. Like in the past couple years, I've gotten a little bit better at it, but I still wouldn't say that I'm sufficient. And so I had just started rock climbing in college. It was my sophomore year of college. And this one guy I'd been talking to, I didn't think anything of it. I thought we were just friends or whatever. And then this is in no way to make fun of him. This is completely making fun of me because he was so nice and I was super weird because I didn't know what to say. But anyways, I sat down and I like took off my climbing shoes. I was sitting on the crash pad on the floor, and this guy came up to me and was like, "Hey," I forget if he said, "Can I ask you a question or can I be honest with you real quick?" I want to say he said, "Can I be honest with you?" And again, that should have been like, hello, but I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, of course in my brain I'm like, oh, please don't say something mean. But anyway, well, he would never though. Anyways, he was like, he's like, to be honest, I've been kind of crushing on you the past couple weeks, and I wondered if you wanted to go out sometime. And this is where a normal human being would either be like, would just say, oh, that's sweet, and then either say yes or like, no, thank you. I didn't say anything. So in my head, as soon as he said this, I only thought of him as a friend, but my ability to speak words, like the inside of my brain was just nothing. I had nothing going on in there. And there was even like logic was screaming at me like, open your mouth, say something. And no, if you're wondering, I did not just stare at him like and like not say anything, because that would be so rude. I just kind of went, because like I didn't know what to say, so I was just like, oh, okay. So he keeps talking, I give him my number, and we talked about going to get coffee sometime, but like literally the whole time I was talking to him, I don't think I said a single word. I just remember nodding a lot and being like, and like not saying a word because I was like a deer in the headlights and I had no idea what to say. Because, okay, looking back, this wasn't the first time someone asked me out in person, but it was the first time someone asked me out in person and I knew that they were asking me out. Because as you'll hear in some of my other stories, there are times when people have said stuff and it just, whew, I missed it, because I really tend to miss that kind of stuff. But this time, obviously, he made it really obvious what he was doing, so I was just like, words, and I just basically acted like a dumb butt the entire time because I just sat there not saying anything, and I was like, be a human and speak, but I just kept going, yeah, I might have said yeah once, like, which I think, to be fair, I think he probably got the hint from me being so weird, and he was cool about it later when I told him. I was like, sorry, I freaked out, I was just a little nervous, you surprised me. So yeah, that's the first story. Alright, my final story for tonight is a warning if you're clueless like me. Don't make eye contact with somebody while you're dancing, ever. And I'm not talking about like I grew up dancing, doing like ballet and contemporary and jazz and stuff, but I'm talking about when you're at a party dancing. Don't make eye contact with anybody, ever. Unless it's just your friends that you're dancing with and you're laughing at each other. Because I was at this party called Boulderween that they do every year for like climbers, and basically you just go and climb, and there's a big party that night and people just drank and danced and stuff. So I was just dancing with my friends, and there was this one guy dressed as like, I don't know if he was supposed to be dressed like a waiter, but had on like a bow tie and like black pants, and like that was it. And like I thought he was kind of cute, like nothing, I wasn't hardcore crushing, but I just thought he was cute. So I was dancing with my friends and I was kind of like, yeah, okay. And I just like looked up and made eye contact with him while I was dancing, and he started like waving through the crowd to come over to me, and I was just like, and I just immediately like curled up in my friends and was like, okay, like surround me please, because I'm just so nervous. I was like, oh god, like I'm that person that's like, oh yeah, they're so cute, like haha, and then as soon as they actually look at me, I'm like, dear god, what do I do? Like it just made that kind of interaction makes me so nervous. So lesson to be told, never, like if you're at a party or at the club dancing, and you just want to have a good time with your friends, avoid eye contact with others. Just completely. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight by the fire. I hope you can laugh at me being super awkward. I just thought I share these stories with people in person, so I thought why not share it on the internet too. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and thanks for watching. Bye.